Welcome back. I'm Shelby, guys. There's another video. We got two sisters on this channel called Tisha XVS. Technically, her thing is called Dear Tisha or something like that. She's a lady that be on Tonight Conversations. She say the most wildest things. She's the one that say you should never give 100% in your marriage if you're a woman. That's crack.
You take drugs, Danny? Every day. Good.
But that's what she said. Her and another sister are both gonna just say words that don't really connect, because I'll let you know right now, they believe men benefit more in marriage than women. You heard what the I just said. Not gonna lie, y'all, I have not watched this video. I only read titles. This is gonna be like a real reaction, like with both of us. Both of us gonna react to this at the exact same time. Not really, because you know this is pre-recorded, so I did it like yesterday. Still don't change the fact that it's real. So y'all just let me know if y'all actually want me to do the introductions again. Y'all just want me to just get straight into the chaos. But the real introductions, I'll do it again if y'all want me to, because I enjoy doing this. But hold up, just in this video, need you to hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. In the comment section, give me a thumbs up or a heart. Just let me know that it's real. But let's waste some more time. Let's roll the clip. Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, man.
You in your 2002 Honda, but you really got a G-Wagon sitting at the crib. And if I just judge you by your 2002 Honda and didn't give you time to get to know you, I would never know you had a G-Wagon sitting in the crib.
Uber Black XL. if you only got the beater, okay? If we go out, Uber Black XL. Thanks. Okay. All right, this is our last red flag report. Marriage helps men the most, so why are they avoiding it? What happened? Okay, so the red flag report, we'll talk about it, but it says marriage helps men the most, so why are they avoiding it? So on a recent episode of the Good Hanging podcast, actress Regina Hall joined Amy Poehler, spelling or pronunciation, for a candid conversation about life, love, and marriage. At one point, they dove into the question, why do men avoid marriage when they're the ones who benefit most from it? Regina noted that 86% of the most successful men are married, and referenced studies showing that men often name their wives as their best friends, something women usually say about their girlfriends. Amy echoed the idea that men seem to get more emotional grounding, health support, and longevity from a marriage than women do.
Before we go anywhere past that, just because married men say their wife is their best friend don't mean anything. That logic doesn't connect at all. I don't even know what to say after that. That's idiotic to act like that meant something. The words of a person who married. So based off of that logic, everybody that's in prison is actually innocent, because if you ask them, they're innocent. You don't ask somebody who's in the belly of the beast about the information. You don't get that from them. Now, you also don't get it from the people who got divorced, so you gotta actually observe. Stop asking people how they feel. That don't even make sense to do.
So here's the thing. The marriage benefit is a real thing. Men that are married have less rates of suicide. They get into less car accidents. They have better health. This goes on. They have better networking. It goes on and on and on and on. Mm-hmm. They even say that the best thing a man can do is to get married, and the worst thing that a woman can do is get married, because she is pouring all of herself into him, and so he's getting the benefit, and then the woman is depleting.
Which is why men...
Who said the worst thing for a woman is to get married? I want you to tell me who told you this information. That made no sense. The man getting married, is it a good thing if the lady is trustworthy? If she's a trustworthy woman, is a good thing to get married. But you saying it's a bad thing for women makes no sense. She get protection and she get provided for. She get these things. And if she gets tired, she gets to take half of it and leave. Where's the negative in this thing? Even if we want to throw in that women are naturally nurturing, well, not majority of women, but women innately are supposed to be nurturers. So if you get a guy, you get to nurture him. And then with a guy, you get to have a kid who you get to nurture. So unless you're saying women should not have children, I don't know. Let's see what she say.
Tend to live longer when they're married.
Absolutely.
And women tend not to.
So why are they avoiding it? Because they don't know. Why are they avoiding it? Any married men or single men over the age of 30 in here, why are y'all avoiding marriage?
Speak up. This y'all time. We trying to find out.
Why are y'all avoiding marriage?
Gotta give you the mic, right?
Oh, Cornelius. Hi. That's my boy. I love you, Cornelius.
I would say we avoid marriage because we probably get with the wrong women that are just takers and not givers, and we tend to give because men are givers. We have to be givers. We have to be providers. Men are supposed to, as y'all been talking on the podcast, right? Hold on. As y'all been talking on the podcast, right? Y'all talking about men providing, men having this, men having that. So men, we have to be givers constantly. Okay. If we never receive, then we just come up empty after a while. And now we feel like, okay, this benefits you more than it benefits me. Why am I even doing this? So like I said, it's the women you picking, obviously, I get that too. But what I'm saying is, me and my friends, we avoid marriage in a certain degree because we come to find out, we come into contact with women that are just takers and not givers.
So you feel like marriage gonna bankrupt you?
Absolutely.
Yes. Maybe this lady just crazy. Maybe that's what it is. Because marriage usually comes along with children. As a man, if you get married to a lady and you don't have a kid, I don't understand your logic unless you just want a hole for you to sleep with. Like, I really don't understand your logic. With marriage is children because, sleeping with them, if we're talking about the Bible, sleeping with them is the marriage and you're supposed to have kids. So I don't know why these grown ass people who ain't planning on having kids is getting married. That's a different point. Yes, today's marriage bankrupts men, and it's a damn coin toss. Like I said before, maybe she just don't know the world, but she be on podcasts talking, which is crazy.
Wow. Wow. That goes against.
Might want to change where they finding these women at.
Wow. Okay.
Change where they find these women at. 50% of marriages. It's a 50%. Change where they find these women. It's called the passport bros.
I know some married bankrupt men, but go ahead.
He's actually right about the end part. What most of us men see from younger men to older men, and we have conversations because after a certain age, you work with older men and you're around older men. And you always hear the end of the marriage. And it's a miserable thing to hear, to watch, to see, to watch a man lose everything.
Y'all scared straight.
Fair.
I mean, is that a bad thing?
No, that's
Right.
you're scared
Okay,
straight.
yes.
You've heard such bad stories.
So we see such bad stories too. So, you watch a man going from the G-Wagon to the 92 Civic because, his ex-wife is living in a nice house with her new boyfriend. That's scarring to see, when you watch it. So, go ahead.
Let you finish.
Most men are afraid of that, and most boys growing to men are afraid of that. It's just a reality. We think very logical. Like, that's how we think. We don't think, when it comes to finances at the end, marriage is beautiful while it's happening. Mm-hmm. But at the end, it's the post-credit where it's not a good thing for men. I've seen men lose their pensions that they worked their life for, and they're giving them up. So I'm just talking about the reality of it. So that's it.
So I have a question. No, I want you to keep the mic. I have a question. So you're saying you're talking to men and you're realizing that at the end, realistically, they are becoming bankrupt. Do you ever ask them the true reason of why their marriage ended? Was it infidelity? Was it we just grew apart? Like, what often is the true reason behind it? Now, I'm not saying women are innocent because I have seen some women bankrupt men. So I do understand where you're coming from. But I also know more often than not, it's a lot of things that have taken place in the beginning and in the middle. And by the time it gets towards the end, the woman is fed up because of everything she's poured in. So
And you're going to say that they're victims. There you go. That's what you're saying. Your thing is all about them being a victim.
You're a victim.
There we go, sis.
That's what she was going to say. First off, let's get one thing straight. My dear, you somewhat look like a turtle. Let's get one thing straight. It doesn't matter. That's how dark it gets. In actual reality, if marriage was the way it was, you don't get to get half my things. Well, let's say we're together without the government, because the government is the only reason why these things take place. Without the government, you think you're going to get half my things? Let's just act like I'm this terrible person because you're a victim. They're always victims. Victim, victim, victim. Let's just say that. If you pick the wrong guy, you know what happens? You don't get half my things. You only get your body and leave. I did something to you. Yeah, so you get to take my children and half my things? I could only somewhat agree with you if you agree with me that a lady who cheats face repercussions. I don't want to say what the repercussions is because y'all know me. A woman repercussions to a guy because he did something like that is, I want you to be miserable and I want to take your things and leave. Then you should be all right with the man's repercussions. If we all right with both sides doing the repercussions when the other person do something wrong, we Gucci, baby. But if you ain't, shut the up. You ain't allowed to just take a nigga shit because, oh, he did something. So, nigga, deal with it. Leave with your pride, but don't think you finna take half my shit, nigga, and my kids.
She's been hurting from the beginning of the time to the middle of the time, and now she's free at the end, and now you're just now becoming bankrupt when she's been bankrupt from the beginning to the middle, and now she's free at the end.
We're talking about, I get what you're saying, but let's not go with infidelity. When it comes to infidelity, she just mentioned
usually
infidelity.
Money, the reason why they leave.
No, you said a portion, so I didn't get to finish what I was saying. So when it comes to infidelity, I feel a man should pay, right? When it comes to infidelity, if he's got caught doing things, he should pay.
Based off of that logic, let's say I'm the breadwinner. I'm the guy and I'm the breadwinner. If you get caught cheating, you should pay me. Even if I make more money than you, you should pay me now. I'm the breadwinner. You start cheating, take your happy-go-lucky ass out there to Subway and I get half your check. They're not cool with that. We go by this thing where men and women are equal. This thing, yeah, take your ass over there to Subway or Wendy's, wherever you want to get your job at, and give me half your check.
But if somebody wakes up the next morning and says, hey, you know what, I don't feel like this, I feel you should leave with what you came in with. You know, I think that's how it should go. Not you should leave with much more than you came in with, to the point that I don't have enough to survive.
But you may have bought the house, but I made it a home.
Who mans is this? Who thought Turtleface made sense? Who invited Turtleface? I'm now triggered at Turtleface. You didn't make nothing, my dear. You're a parasite, not women. Okay, I'm not saying women, y'all. I'm not saying all women are. I wouldn't jump out the window that bad. But she is a mosquito. Shame. Shame her. We should do it all together. Shame.
We wouldn't have tissue, paper towels, cleaning supplies. We wouldn't have. Let's just be honest. Like there was
Watching
a thread
them
on
kids,
Twitter.
But we pouring into that family. You don't know when a soccer game is. You don't know what's on the calendar. You don't know if your baby in karate or ballet.
Agree. So you don't think it's fair that you poured in, I bought it, and I poured in a portion, that we should split it 50-50 down the line when it's all said and done?
I'm not saying that the woman or the man should take each other for everything, but I do believe...
Your chubby friend over here did. She was saying no when he said 50-50. So, Turtleface, you're by yourself right now. Even though I disagree with you, Turtleface, I think when you niggas get married, y'all should stay there. And you want to know something? Whoever the one who said I had enough, you leave the kids. That's what I say. Y'all niggas is crazy. Big knees over there is crazy as hell. I remember you, big knees.
Like split it in equal parts.
Oh, that's what I said. That's all I'm talking about. When I started, I said the man has to give the woman everything at the end.
But you said what you came into this with is what you should leave with. So that's what I'm saying. It should be equal parts.
If there was no investment. So if you came into something, right, and you poured into it, and you made it a home and everything became even, right? She came in making 30. He was in at 80 and she's up at 80 now. Okay, you invested in it. We see the numbers. Let's split it in half. But if you came in at 30 and stayed at 30, why should I have to give you pretty much all of what I've been upholding? And I'm going based off things I've seen.
Okay.
I think because the things that you are describing that are overarching what a woman will bring to a marriage aren't tangible. It's not something you can monetize, right? And that's kind of what Nicole was describing. And so it's like, no matter what, you may say like, oh yeah, well, I came in at 30, you came in at 80, but like you're an 80 now because of my 30, right? The way I pour, and I'm not saying every man has experienced that, but the way that I pour into you, the way that I uplift you, the way that I have your backside and your peripheral, right? The way that I'm your rib, the way that I have discernment, the way that I'm able to protect you, our family, like that ain't got a dollar amount. So you protect
me? First off, everything you just said, Big Knees, a man does. Who fucking mans is this? What the hell are you talking about? First off, like the other video I did, nigga, you ain't homeschooling kids. A second ago in this video, you were talking about taking the kids to ballerina or karate. Oh my God. You got in a car that I paid for, and you drove them to ballerina or karate and let another nigga teach them something while you just sit there and was going through your phone, probably on Facebook. You're crazy. If you was here, I would throw a water bottle at you. Wherever they are, I hope I get invited to their location and be in a crowd. Tomatoes. I would throw tomatoes at you, nigga. That's crazy what you just said.
I think you came out with 80, but the reason why you got the 80 was because I made the house a home. And so I can see why a woman coming into a marriage, even if she came in at a lower amount, could take a little of those coins on the way out. Now, I don't think it should be a washout or a bankrupt, but I don't think that the wife part of it and how a woman in the best scenario has made a home, those things are not able. It's not even an amount on it. Like a lot of y'all, you hear, we just saw this with Ashanti and Nelly. He said, I ain't waking up until the child 2 years old when he walking around and he a toddler. And it's like, I'm the one getting up in the middle of the night. I'm the one planning these things. I'm the one look for a school for the kid to go to. I'm the one making sure it's private or Montessori. I filled out them applications and went and sat in the meetings so those things don't have a dollar amount.
Don't listen to them. First off, you listen to them in today's era of women, what she's saying, they don't do that. And if they do that, they split that bitch in half. I'm not finna play these games. I'm not finna act like these women out here they are actually acting like grandmama in them. If you believe them, nigga, you crazy. These niggas asking people to split this shit in half. Oh, I'm the one doing all this stuff. I'm the one seeing them every night. Oh, you ain't randomly at nighttime asking the guy to get up because you say you're tired. Because based off of their saying, if what they're saying is correct, fine then. I will take care of you. If we break up, I'll continue to take care of you. But guess what? When we at the house, if anything happens with the kids, don't ask me to help you. I'm not helping you. Don't you ask me for anything. If I see you're tired, and you know what, now be like this, I'll go help. But besides that, don't ask me for shit, nigga. That's your job.
Yes. Sorry. So give me that money. Give me that money on my way out. I'm just joking. Okay, y'all. That was good.
That was good.
We're wrapping this up.
I want to add something to help your topic.
Okay, hold on. So what's so funny? Dre, she's asking for the perfume sack. So the funniest thing, we cut it out because we thought that it wouldn't really go live. I know. Next time we know. And I have my vow too, but next time we know. Thank you for bringing that up. But we cut that little part out because we felt like it may not have incorporated as well being live, but I won't miss it the next time, friend. Pinky promise. Okay, yes, Dre.
You asked for a married man opinion too. So
Yes.
Some feedback on it. So the question is, why do men avoid marriage when they're the ones who benefit from it the most? And we look at that list that we had talked about: longevity, married men live longer. Mental health, marriage often improves men's well-being that comes from women. Health habits, women and wives often drive their husbands to doctor visits, they eat better, they reduce risky behavior, and social support. But what's one thing that's missing from that list? Nope. It's something that everybody talked about. Money. And that's the one thing that men feel like they have to accumulate in order to get a woman. But you can accumulate that a lot easier on your own than being with somebody. Like even me, with the job I have, there's certain events I can't go to. I got to miss because I got my wife back home. I can't attend that. I can't be out till 2 a.m. I can't network in the strip club because I'm in media. So my, star can't rise as quickly because I'm married, and I will trade that all in because I love my wife and my wife has added so much to my life. But I do think there are a lot of single men who are looking, not necessarily avoiding marriage, but trying to prepare for it and gaining assets. And they're waiting to try to make more money, make more money, make more money. And that's why they're staying single versus trying to get in.
Now, I don't think that's why they're trying to stay single. I'll be honest, I don't think that's why they're trying to stay single. What them other two guys were saying, yeah, I think that's the reason why. The benefits is not benefiting. 50%. It's a coin toss. If she's not the breadwinner, or even at least just making equal to you, which women don't choose a nigga who's equal to them, on average, they don't. They choose someone better than them. She's taking something.
Interesting, Dre. I think that that's interesting because I personally feel like, and I don't know, I'm a little biased. I feel like I'm surrounded by a lot of good women, and I've seen a lot of things. And when, and it may not be literal, but when you say things like, you're describing like you're not able to reach your peak or get into your like events that you're missing and things like that because you have a wife at home. And I know his wife very well. She's a very good friend of mine. I feel as though like that is adding on, that's an underlining undertone of the way that you're able to be. Like, I feel like you able to get up and get it more and even have more, am I wrong, like more motivation, more just interpersonal skills, all because you have a wife. And you've described like, you know, y'all's dynamic and like
Well, are you talking about something that means nothing? Because he just said he's not going to go to a strip club and network because he has a wife. He's not going to stay out at night, like later. I don't know if he even said that, but he ain't going to do certain things because he has a wife and he respects her. Don't just change the conversation, say that I feel like you should be able to do these things better because you have a wife. I feel like you should be able to do these things better. Don't do what you're doing. It's pointless, it's mute. You're just saying opinions out loud. You have to literally go rebuttal back what he said. Don't make up your own shit. What you
able to do these things because my wife is handling these things at home. And I feel like even though a man is waiting to build wealth and make a lot of money to have a woman, is that right woman in that space that's really going to aid the type of man that you're gonna be when you wake up in the morning, right? And again, I feel like those things aren't tangible and aren't monetized or talked about, but I feel like that right woman, a good woman, a woman like me, to see a Sierra Sappho, okay, is that woman, you're gonna be like, you want to get up and go get it more. You want to, like, you're a different kind of man when you walk out of my house.
They help you make more. Like, I was in a relationship. He made less than me, but by the time and we're good friends, he makes way more than me now. And to this day, he will tell you, I make the money that I make because she was my girlfriend.
Why did y'all break up? I hope somebody asked that question.
At the time. Because we do also help you become and find different avenues. No, you may not be able to go to the strip club and do your media here, but it's like, all right, I realize my man can't go to the strip club and do this because I don't want him to, and he's not doing it because I don't want him to. So let me find another avenue. Let me help him out in that sense. So I think you can make up for that, but I also find a lot of men stay single because they want to make a certain amount to attain a certain woman, but then turn around and complain that this woman only wants me for my money.
No, I agree with you because...
Wait, what you just say? Give me some...
Stay single because they want to make a certain amount to attain a certain woman, but then turn around and complain that this woman only wants me for my money.
No, that's what this nigga said. I don't even know niggas who say that. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna get married until I make a certain amount of money that she can take. Cause that's all I just heard. You're gonna wait to get married to have a certain amount of money that she can take. You know what they're saying? You might be mistaken, my dear, in niggas. A man would wait to make a certain amount of money before you have children. Why would I wait to get married? Nigga, that's not what I do. I'm just throwing out the things that make sense to me. He's not waiting to make money to get married. He's trying to get more money so he can get the lady that he wants. I think that's a problem that men need to fix. You got me up. You think I'm gonna get with a lady who wouldn't get with me if I didn't make like a little bit of money. I will only talk to a lady that would talk to me that's perfectly fine with me if I drove a 3-tone color Saturn Ion. If you talk to me with a beat up car, yeah, we can do this. We can make this work. But if you have these other things on, nigga, you don't really like me. You like the shit I can give you. You crazy. But yeah, what they're talking about, nigga, that was that nigga. He said that men don't get with women until they make a certain amount of money. What? Y'all think niggas wouldn't marry women broke? Niggas only getting married so they can get permanent vagina most of the time. Like, I like your face, I want to sleep with you, and I want it for free, and I want to be able to do it multiple times. That's why they get married. And then they learn to like you, which sucks. They learn to like you after that. It's like, you know what? I didn't even know you was funny. Look at you. You're funny. That might be me being hyperbolic. Okay, I'm being hyperbolic a little bit. I don't hear that shit that y'all keep talking about. That sounds like something they be saying on dating shows with niggas are lying all the time.
No, I agree with you because that's exactly, Tasia knows that's my story. Like, I met my wife and I credit her with where I am today. That's why I retired her from what she's doing and she can do whatever she wants. But I don't know if a lot of single men see that the same way, right? They look and see. And I do think that I could have probably done a lot more maybe with the freedom to move and do things and go to events and stuff like that. But I think that that's what it probably boils down to when it comes to this, is that it's the money. Like, that's why they're waiting a little bit to, you know, pursue marriage.
I'd never heard this before. Big screen. Okay, let's get one thing straight. These heifers, big knees and turtle face over there, they keep acting as if the average lady, the average woman is doing this thing that they're talking about. First off, I'm willing to actually kick the bucket and just say, I don't think these heifers be doing this. I feel like they're trying to oversell themselves. Say, oh yeah, don't worry. If you don't do this thing that can make you more money because you care about me, I'll help you make the other amount of other money. First off, it don't even make no sense what they're saying, because when I hear these niggas who have microphones like this, they don't even want to talk to niggas unless they already made it. If you a nigga that making $100,000, nigga, you made it. Fuck you talking about? I'm sick and tired of people acting like a nigga who making $100,000 ain't already making. That nigga is good. That nigga take that $100,000 and he go to like the outside of a big city. I don't know, Atlanta. He go to Augusta. That nigga good. He can pull up anywhere and make it rain. Okay, all little stripper girls want this cake. That's what that nigga be doing. Y'all niggas is crazy. Everybody keep listening to these motherfuckers who have like a little clique. These niggas are a clique. They're like real housewives, not actual housewives. I'm talking about like, you know, basketball wives. We'll listen to YouTube basketball wives talk. Oh, this is how things supposed to be. No, it not. Don't be listening to this nigga. First of all, this nigga probably drink too much wine. All these niggas appeared after Tasha K. That's why all these motherfuckers be drinking wine so much. Yo, look at them. They all hang out together, but they're all single. And when they get married to a nigga who hang out with them. It's networking. This is a bunch of networking people telling you how to date, but they're only dating within their network. That's not real. But you know, if you want to listen to them, you can listen to them. These niggas are entertainers. Me, I'm an entertainer. I don't have a network of entertaining, but I'm an entertainer. The only thing is, that's my personality. This shit don't turn off. All right. My shit do not turn off. This is me for real. If y'all call me on the phone, this is how I talk for real. And nigga, you FaceTime me, this is how I talk for real. Now, that's the only niggas I know. If you ain't a person I know, nah. I don't just smile at niggas I don't know. I gotta make sure you ain't crazy. You might be a nigga who try to get me canceled in real life. Like with that act right. Try to get me canceled in real life. I don't know you niggas like that. But if you know me, not this is how I really am. Ask any girl that I've ever been with. Any friend I have, any guy who knows me, they'll say that Shaq, oh yeah, he talk a lot. That's me for real. But these niggas, they crazy. I'll be listening to these niggas.
Oh, that doo-doo, baby.